Hey guys, my name is Simpsy, how you all doing? Welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn Modern Day mod here today on the channel. We're back on our Japan series. It's January, just ticked over to February 2012, and in today's episode we're going to continue with our invasion of Malaysia and then eventually Indonesia. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like and subscribe if you're new. Oh, nice, we've unlocked a new part of the Japanese focus tree. Being able to prepare and repair Fukushima after the nuclear disaster. Interesting. Okay, so we haven't had the best time government-wise. We're still trying to stabilize after having the economy shattered and the political sphere of influence. American assistance. The Americans want to help our military. Oh, nice. Dude, if we could get some of their equipment and logistics, that would massively help as we continue into Southeast Asia. We're still continuing on our series objective of taking the imperial territory that was held at the height of the Japanese Empire in WW2. So we want to try and get Indonesia fully under our control. Alright, let's continue to sort of clean up the site. I still think we should be pro-nuclear power rather than against. I think that would be best for us. Our political party is still very much down. Oh, we're in a economic depression. We're well past a recession. We're losing 90 billion now. Dude, this debt is terrible. So here are the factions, which is kind of interesting. We've got the Freedom League. We've got NATO. We've got the Kalmar Union in the north. So they're going to amend the constitution. That's fine. And then like the UK is in its own alliance. But most of the European states have like changed their flags as well. It looks really quite weird. Kind of cool. All European centric. Look at this. Super interesting. However, it's interesting that Scandinavia and the Nordic countries have all banded together. Maybe we should go against them. Because we do have the Ruskies on our side. It looks like Italy is firmly divided. Yeah, so we might actually be able to bring the Nordic countries under our control rather than NATO or something. We've got the Jerusalem Pact here with Egypt. Okay. And then obviously we've got our African territories. I would like to take Algeria as well. That's definitely on the books at one point. To grow our African holdings. Okay, so now we're in a recession, so that's a little bit better, but not by much. Our economy's in the poo. Nice, we're finally making political power now. October 2012. Oh, and thankfully Indonesia's going to guarantee them. Oh, that's perfect. That saves me doing another justification. It does make things a little bit harder. I'm just going to move these units that were on the Pakistani border. It did look like that Malaysia was going to call them in, but I guess they revoked their guarantee. So we'll start off with Malaysia first, and I guess on the island of Borneo, we are just going to be able to continue our advance, I suppose. We have well over 200 factories under our control, and it looks like Taiwan and the Ruskies have got naval units in and around us. We'll move the navy as well, so we can get these naval invasions off. We'll try and bring all of Borneo under our control. And then after we subdue Malaysia, we are going to need to amphibiously attack the rest of the islands, which can be a little bit tricky. I definitely found in the Australian series, it was tough going from south to north. I wonder if it's easier if you have more of Indochina under your control, perhaps. Like it might be easier invading Indonesia from north to south rather than the other way around. But it's not really a comparison, the Australian invasion of Indonesia to our Japanese one, as we have a lot more allies, particularly the Philippines and China helping us out. We'll have a larger navy and air supremacy as well. Nice. So we've landed. So it does look like they've just called them in instantly. Nice. So let's try and get all of Borneo under our control. We've landed in the north here as well. Let's get the future Indonesian capital province under our control. Oh, just a shame our air wings can't reach. And unfortunately the air bases down here in Vietnam just aren't large enough. But the war in Southeast Asia is still very much underway. Okay, so it looks like Mexico, a lot of factions are sending help. Along with the Ruskies under Alexei Navalny, which is kind of interesting. Looks weird with a beard. But they are a part of our faction now. Okay, focus tree wise. It's interesting that we had to wait till 2012 before we could even access that part of the focus tree. So far, most of their infantry seems to be holding on the mainland of their capital in Kuala Lumpur, but it's about to fall. Borneo is about to fall as well, and Malaysia has capitulated. Perfect. Now, I could puppet them, but I think I want to take this under my control. Yeah, I think we paint it that nice sort of pink and reddy Japanese color. I think we do that. Right, so now we need to go against Indonesia itself. So it shouldn't be too hard to do a naval invasion across the strait here. Like, you would probably nearly swim that. I wouldn't fucking swim it, because it'd be filled with sharks and shit. And God knows what. So Malaysia has capitulated. Now hopefully Indonesia will as well. They are trying to get some control back on Borneo, but not enough. Okay, are those units have got there? Nice. So make sure you take a port, so we can ferry more troops over if need be. But our troops are incredibly battle hardened. We still have plenty of fuel as well. And we're doing really quite well. But let me know in the comments, guys, feedback and suggestions. If you're still enjoying the Japanese series, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Would really appreciate it. But let me know other countries you would like me to play as. There's a bunch that have been recommended to me. A lot of people want to see me play Norway for some fucking reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's got Norwegian subscribers. Taiwan's up there as well. And a bunch of others. Alright. Yeah, it seems like the Ruskies are really helping us out here for whatever reason. It's been a naval engagement as well. Let's up our fuel capacity. Liberia, our African allies look like they might come out and help. 276 whopping factories. Fuck yeah. And we'll wait for these naval invasions to be complete. Yeah, Kyrgyzstan and Turkmenistan. Why the fuck are we at war with them? That's so weird. Maybe the Ruskies will go after them in Central Asia. I don't know. Oh, hang on. Okay, so that was capitulated. Well, I guess we give them to the Uyghurs in East Tajikistan. Yeah, like, I guess we just give that to them. Fuck it, we'll grow our puppet, whatever. Yeah. I can't wait until they send me some volunteers to help on out. Still waiting for these naval invasions to get ready. Actually, we should probably push to West Papua and a couple others as well. Just need to wait for these naval invasions to be complete. Alright, we're at 50% of our fuel capacity. Or left. Dude, we are so in debt. Oh my god, it's actually absurd. I guess we dropped the welfare because that's what's costing us heaps. Fucking crazy. Alright, some of the naval evasions are kicking off now. Oh, fuck. We're meeting resistance in some of these areas. We've managed to take Borneo successfully. Oh no, so we did have a fight there, but looks like we're going to be able to land still. Nice, so just try and make your way all the way down here. Because there, even though there's a bunch of islands connecting, there's land bridges that we can get to. Nice. Let's continue to upgrade that area. Dude, we've nearly completed the land doctrine tree, which is kind of insane. Because what is it now? March 2013? 13 years. We've played a lot of years in this series. Mostly because how tough this series can be from time to time. Like the RNG for Japan, the economic crises and other stuff is kind of crazy. Okay, so we're going to try and finish them off in the north. We'll wait for these reinforcements to get here. And if we've still got the port under our control, we're not going to need to navally invade more so. Okay, that'll do. Alright, we're being delayed there slightly. Although we got the landing, we have made a bit of resistance. They've gone to 80k. We still have air and naval supremacy over Indonesia. But fierce fighting is still breaking on out. And we're out of fuel. So that's something we will need to address. Alright, a little bit of a push here going on. There's 3 fucking tank divisions that they've sent. Thanks, Alexei. Appreciate it. Alright, yeah, I think we just need more forces on the main island. Just to help this push. Oh god, I guess we get all this fuel from Iraq. I don't fucking know. 120 barrels of it. There we go. We want to get to a point where we have current... Oh, why is that stopped? We need more. Nigeria. We just don't have the trade influence. Looks like the States and a couple of other countries are exporting at their fuel capacity. Oh, nice. We've surrounded a bunch of them in there. Oh, we've landed in West Papua, which is pretty strong. Nice. We're still struggling to get into that island. Whoops, I misclicked. Oh, right. That hasn't finished yet. But it will soon. It is tying up like 60 divisions, which is kind of annoying. I could send them to help out. I think we're okay. I think we're going to win here because we're about to crush like 7 fucking divisions there. Indonesia's nearly capitulated. Dude, what was this play by them? Dude, that's crazy. It's fucking wild. We just had like 3 massive encirclements. We've landed in West Papua. Let's get this port under our control and we're good. Mustn't be too much longer now. We've had a couple string of some phenomenal European victories. The Russians have landed in Jakarta. Like what? They've sent some tanks down there. Getting more logistics as well. Yeah, occupied territories are pretty hard to hold in this series. Especially with negative political power and political instability. Cyprus wants to leave the EU. There's a couple island territories there that are about to fall. Come on. Alright, that's fully under our control. Nice. We've won here on this island, and we'll try and push for their new established capital of Jakarta now, I suppose. I hope that's enough to capitulate them. There's just So many victory points spread out between these islands. We're still struggling to go here. We might need to navally invade somewhere else. They've lost well over 200k. Yeah, so we can promote green energy or we can go down the nuclear stuff. No, I still want to restart the nuclear power plant because it's still crazy efficient energy. We should definitely be pro-nuclear. Nuclear. Just need to mitigate the natural disasters. Wasn't there that whole thing that they didn't put up the seawall? And that was one of the major contributing factors for Fukushima when the thing hit. Because they didn't want to scare the people in the fucking town. Like if they did that, they would have mitigated heaps of fucking damage when the tsunami hit. Didn't only one person die from the direct explosion as well? Like only one? Some maintenance guy? Anyway. Obviously a lot of people got affected by it, but like actually from the blast itself. Some crazy stat like that. Anyway, we're going to take all of Indonesia fully under our control. Nice. We couldn't get in that island that looks like a K. Because fuck you, get out of our island. But now, most of Southeast Asia is under our control. Nice. And we make plans and preparations to bring Australia under Imperial Japan rule. And we'll wait for this Algerian justification to be completed as well. Nice. Okay, so I've tried to move the army to the islands as close as we can in Australia. And then we'll amphibiously attack the Aussies. We'll try and surround each state. Turkmenistan is we're still at war with for whatever fucking reason. But it looks like they're going after them, which is kind of cool. They're launching a naval invasion over the Caspian Sea. I think it's the Caspian Sea. I could be wrong. Anyway, let's launch an naval invasion into Perth from Indonesia. Let's send one here from like Timor. No, we want to go actually into Darwin. The port of Darwin. Nice and deep for naval vessels. Oh, fuck me. Alright, let's go to Cairns. Watch out for the crocs. And we'll guess we go from here as well. If I can land in Brizzy. And I guess we'll go get you to Sydney. Crikey, there's Japanese landing in Botany Bay. Actual. Alright, let's move the navy around. And we'll get this going. Okay, the invasion of Algeria is complete. And let's bring this under our control. And we can further extend the United States of Liberia's country borders. We're literally fighting in the middle of nowhere in the desert. I wouldn't imagine Algeria is going to make hardly any resistance. Shit. Okay. Just need to keep an eye on this. Gotta watch out if the French get involved. Yeah, if Algeria got attacked, I reckon the French... Like, do the French guarantee Algeria's independence? Like, there's a lot of... French people that are either half Algerian and stuff back and forth. Obviously being a former colony. There's a lot of cultural ties. I reckon they would. There's a lot of Algerian footballers, or French footballers that have sort of ties to Algeria. They're so damn close. They're putting up a little bit of resistance, but now our African country in Africa now has territory in the Mediterranean and in North Africa, which is kind of insane. Alright, what can we go down now? Oh yeah, we need to put in the new nuclear strategy. Germany's repealed Article 50. I thought they were more banded together. NATO and EU, or maybe not. Just seems they changed their flags. Maybe they're more divided than ever. I don't fucking know. Anyway, we'll wrap up this Algerian war, and then I think we've got to wrap up the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Episode 7 of the Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn Japanese series, October 2013. Stay tuned for episode 8 coming out at the exact same time tomorrow, where we're going to have the invasion of Australia. We might sort of find someone else to go to war with as well. We'll get Liberia to have a huge chunk of West Africa now, which is incredibly exciting. But anyway, thanks for watching. Support this series, and we'll do more Hearts of Iron content on the channel. Thanks guys, my name has been Simpzy. Take care of yourselves, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.